Hi everyone, I'm still feeling a little bit delicate this morning, well, it's the afternoon, so I thought I'd show you around one of my old games. My first Amazing History Explorer. It's a sort of edutainment game from the 90s. Here we are in Professor Timestein's secret attic room. And there are games like Time Detective, where you can click on objects from the period, and Time Journal, my time travel journal for all my time traveling adventures. Other things, games, and hey, little bits you click on, like I like this one. But what is the main attraction? But the time machine. Sorry, still a bit of pain. Anyway, so we have 8 periods to choose from. You might have seen this screen from Full Media Literate, but this was the one that I covered with a mod. Anyway, so we have in historic order, and it does that's what it does if you've got to the end and you can't go further in that direction. So anyway, we have ancient Egypt, ancient Greece, the Roman Empire, Imperial China, medieval Europe, the Inca Empire, the Age of Industry, and the 1920s city. So, let us
So here we are in ancient Egypt, 1200 BC. And boy is it hot. I can see why the Pharaoh needs someone just to fan him all day. See you later. I've got to find some shade.
And as we can see, a bit like with World Explorer, there is a nice little landscape, and we click on these objects and try and fill out the time trail to recover.
Time trail. Collect the missing pieces to find the professor.
I'm kind of midway. I guess I'm midway through a game here, so let us have a quick look at ancient Egypt. So we click on an item.
Sphinx. The Egyptians built statues of sphinxes to guard their holy places. A sphinx usually had the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh. The Egyptians thought the statues would protect their temples and tombs from evil.
This, as you can see, is a little bit of the history, and see that trumpet? You click, you get the audio version, and you get the visual, and of course a wee little picture. Sometimes you'll get animations. And here we go. Well, sometimes I wonder how much we miss, and whether stuff like this will, having games like this is like a nice thing. Came out when I was 5. Maybe one day they'll make stuff like this again, but I don't know. You can travel different landscapes. Hey! Little landscapes, and you find the thing and find out a bit about the past in this case. Same way that World Explorer could let you find out about the world by clicking on objects. I don't know why, for me that seemed to work really well, but in this very immersive adventure with the time fugitive who you saw as we entered the era, who gives a wee introduction. And
By Jupiter!
I know that I don't like to skip the introductions because they are fun. But you can see the entirety of Europe in the Roman world, as it were. But then if we look at something like the 1920 city, oh, the Time Fugitive has different costumes for each era. And here, it's a vertical landscape. And a more sort of city-like thing. But anyway, there are probably people far more intelligent than me who could tell you about the histoire of the historiography of how this game presented. But anyway, for now, I'll just head back to the present and say it was lovely having you here.